So it's Monday morning, which means one thing. I have to do a week of being completely sugarless or no added sugar. It's quite daunting. I've been looking at all of the things I eat, and even the things that I was using in Slimming World to lose weight, which did work, still have a big sugar content, baked beans being one of them. So I'm going to have to find some no salt, no sugar, or no added sugar or whatever baked beans, and really look at what I eat. It's not as easy as you might think. You know, every product that you pick up normally has sugar, but luckily the three things that I put together, which were baked beans, celery, and chili sauce. The chili sauce I use has no sugar in. Obviously celery has no sugar in, and then, you know, the baked beans as well, we can get no added sugar baked beans. So you have to find a way around it. Luckily my diet wasn't too bad, but you know, anything out of a tin or processed it's got sugar in it. It's mad, isn't it? All right, so we'll see how I get on. So we got no added sugar beans, we got some peeled potatoes, which is just potatoes and water, celery and jalapeno slices. Also make it taste of something with this pepper sauce, because that has no sugar in. So the no added sugar meals have begun. Put a bit of ham in there too. Obviously there's no sugar involved in that ham, it's just meat. And it'll all cook up. Nice nutritious meal. So I guess the most telling thing is we went to a car show today, me and Samuel, and he had an ice cream and some other things, and this is the first snack I've had outside of meals. Not missing sugars tremendously. I have thought about it, have thought about doing it, but natural sugars and vegetables. I like carrots. It's going quite well on the first day, but we'll see what happens later. What do you think of these cars, Samuel?
Cool. I all like Betty. Except from that one. That one. One's like, I don't know. One.
So you just have a little look.
I can't even get married.
So while you eat your jam sandwich, yeah, did Daddy have any sugar or anything?
No.
No? So that's good. Just a cup of coffee, no sugar, while Samuel eats his fruit and his fruit soup. So I'm being good so far. Am I being good so far?
Yeah.
Hello. So it's 10 o'clock on Monday, first day, and I can honestly say that I have not had any sugar or any added sugar. I basically wanted to prove to myself that I could do this. When you get to a stage where you have diabetes and you've got used to eating so much sugar and sweets and rubbish that you don't need, you know, sometimes you have to have a break from that. And at the end of day one, I haven't cheated. I've thought about sugar. I've thought about having a biscuit. I've thought about having an ice cream, and Samuel had one at the car show, but I didn't. So actually, you know, I'm in good stead. I've eaten only fresh vegetable, and so tonight for dinner, I had a piece of venison, which obviously doesn't have any sugar in it, and again vegetables. So you know, it's all what it should be. The only thing that I'm going to miss, is I'm going to miss for this week. I'm going to miss, chocolate and sweets, because the mouth pleasure involved in having those. But end of day one, things are going well. Let's see how we get on for the rest of the week. Good morning. It's the beginning of Tuesday, day 2 of Sugarless. I feel like crap. I don't think it's got anything to do with the lack of sugar. I think it's got everything to do with the fact that I've woken up with a pain in my back, like chest infection, cough thing. But never mind, these things go on. Cravings weren't too bad yesterday. Didn't eat any fruit to get past the cravings for sugar. I imagine today might be a little bit difficult, because obviously I'm going to the tattoo shop, which is, where you're working a lot of the time. That's where you snack or anything. So we shall see. But As far as the sugarless goes, it's not a problem. Say good morning, Lily. The only problem I can see so far with the sugar thing is that I definitely feel a bit run down, but I don't know whether that's anything to do with it. But also I think that maybe finding things to eat is difficult. You know, if you're not eating vegetables and plain meat and anything, most things like cans of beans, you know, the can of beans I picked up yesterday had 19 grams of sugar in it, you know. The ones without any sugar have 3.4 naturally occurring grams of sugar, so that's acceptable. It's one of those things, it's it's difficult to find some processed food, if you like, some stuff that you can just pick off the shelves. But then, you know, we're so reliant on supermarkets and all the processed food to, you know, to keep us going. Maybe it's a good thing that I look outside of that box and, you know, do make some fresh food, do make some fresh things. You know, I mean, I'll go home tonight, I'll have to make something fresh because I don't have anything else and I don't want to eat baked beans all week, even though I normally do. So we'll find out tomorrow how I get on. It's amazing to me how many products in the shops have sugar in, things you wouldn't expect. You know, that burger that Samuel ate has got sugar in it. And, you know, that's a Morrison own brand thing, all to accentuate taste, to give mouth pleasure. And basically, I'm wise to it all now, so I'm looking at everything.